In my recent ice cream video where I had used CMC and GMS powder, I had mentioned that I would soon share a recipe of ice cream using dairy whipping cream. So let's get started. For this recipe we need 250 ml whipping cream. I'm using dairy whipping cream. Word dairy is used because these creams are made from pure milk, unlike non-dairy whipping creams which are made from vegetable fat. Well, this video is not sponsored by Amul. I found this, so I bought it. In future, if I get any other option from any other brand, I would definitely love to try from dairy whipping cream. So you need to whip the cream till it becomes light and fluffy like this. We don't need very stiff peaks for this recipe. So this looks perfect. To this I'm adding 200 gram condensed milk. You can use any brand's condensed milk or you can use homemade condensed milk. In case you use non-dairy whipping cream in this recipe, reduce the amount of condensed milk by half. That is, use 100 gram. Now to this mixture add half cup milk. Make sure that the milk is cold. Next I'm going to add cocoa powder, so I'm going to use two types of cocoa powder. So one is natural unsweetened 2 tablespoons and 2 tablespoons Dutch processed. Dutch processed is darker in color but slightly mild compared to the natural one. Both these cocoa powders are unsweetened, that is, these do not have any sugar in them. Depending on your taste, you can adjust the amount of cocoa powder, that is, you can add 1 tablespoon each, or you can use any one type of from the two and use 1 to 2 tablespoons. Taste the batter. If you need more, you can add more. I personally like slightly dark chocolate ice cream, so I'm adding little more Dutch processed cocoa powder so that I get the chocolate flavor. At the same time, I get a very nice color like we get in the malls from Baskin-Robbins or Gelato stores like these. Now add some choco chips and gently mix. So you can add between 1/4 cup to half cup choco chips, or you can skip choco chips. Now I'm going to cover this and let it sit in my freezer for 1 to 2 hours, and after that I'm going to mix it and then transfer to an airtight container. So in case the choco chips settle down, they would be evenly distributed with this step. It's not necessary that you cover your bowl with a plastic wrap like this. You can put this mixture in an airtight container, a big airtight container in which you can mix this ice cream mixture after 1 to 2 hours like this. And you can freeze it in the same container, but I'm using this one, the other one, because it takes less space in the freezer. And finally some more choco chips on the top. You can skip this step, and what you can do while serving, you can add some choco chips on top. So I'm going to put this in my freezer. Let's make the next flavor. So next flavor is custard. So for that we need 2 tablespoons vanilla custard powder. Add 4 tablespoons milk to it. Make sure that the milk is either at room temperature or cooled. This is ready. I'm going to keep this aside. Now to a pan add half cup milk. Use full fat milk for the ice cream recipes. Add 3 tablespoons sugar. Keep the flame between low to medium and let the sugar dissolve or melt completely in the milk. And then add the custard mixture. Make sure you continuously stir after adding the mixture, otherwise you would get lumps. So cook this for 3 to 4 minutes. It would thicken and would become very nice, smooth and creamy. And then after that, switch off your flame and let this cool down. Again, for this recipe we need 250 ml whipping cream. I'm using dairy whipping cream, and yeah, I forgot to mention that it is an unsweetened cream. So this cream does not have any sugar mixed in it, unlike the non-dairy whipping creams which are already sweetened. So in case you want to use the same recipe with non-dairy whipping cream, make sure you reduce the amount of condensed milk by half. Now you can see the custard mixture has further thickened, so don't worry, we are going to use our electric beater to mix everything really well. Now a question about electric beater. You can do this with hand whisk, but it would take a lot of time and a lot of exercise of your hands. Now I'm adding condensed milk and 6 tablespoons cold milk. So like I did for the previous recipe, I put some milk in the can so that I do not waste any condensed milk and then rest of the milk directly into the bowl. At this stage you need to use the slowest possible speed on your electric beater. Now I am adding yellow gel food color. This is totally optional. this mixture is ready. I'm going to transfer this to an airtight container and freeze. In both the cases, as in case of chocolate ice cream or custard ice cream, what you can do once this ice cream sets completely, you can again churn it using your electric beater, not mixer grinder. You can use that, but I would suggest use electric beater and then refreeze, and that would make your ice cream more creamy. So whatever you see on the screen, this is something which I have directly frozen. This is not after churning it. So the mixture which I had prepared, I had kept it in my freezer and I'm serving that right now. So you can put some chocolate syrup and sprinkle some more choco chips, or you can just skip these toppings and have the ice cream just like that. I'm not saying that the ice creams made using CMC GMS powders or non-dairy whipping creams are bad, but this is the best. Nothing can be compared with ice cream made using dairy whipping cream. So if you get dairy whipping cream, if it's available to you, you can use that. Again, this is not a sponsored video. This ice cream is creamy and amazing, and what I have served is not churned even a single time. So I made the mixture and directly kept it in my freezer. With the remaining ice cream, remaining as in after shoot, after I ate, I churned the remaining ice cream and again set it in my freezer. It turned out to be creamier. So if you have some time, I would suggest that after your ice cream sets completely, churn it once again using your electric beater and then again set it in your freezer. I'm not saying if you don't do this, your ice cream won't be good. It would be better compared to the first version. So it's totally up to you which version you would like to try. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Give this recipe a try and enjoy.